Coming to you just around LTA protesters' eye to express their grievances against the officer. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, sir.
Okay. So yeah, you came at the LTA office with with consent. What are the consents?
So
You will have to introduce yourself first.
Yeah. So my name is Freddie Howard, and we came under the banner "We the People Bring Back Our Data." So this data thing actually started on December 9th when Liberians woke up to realize that out of cruelty, the LTA decided to hijack what Liberians were enjoying. LTA felt that Liberians had become rich people overnight, so they did not any longer deserve to pay 3,000 megabytes of data and $5 for 15,000 megabytes of data. Those packages were reduced to $1 for one and $3 for 3.8. So concerned Liberians from all walks of life came together, especially on Facebook, Unity Party, CDC, ANC, regardless of their political differences. They said no, this particular approach by the LTA is not only cruel, but it is sheer evil. Given the history of LTA already, we know that generators at LTA make 3,000 per month. LTA commissioners make over 11,000 as salary per year. So if you trying to raise revenue for government and you're trying to increase some areas and cut some areas, it can be what the layman is taking. Similar situation to the motorbike situation where the government decided that, okay, instead of inspecting cars and putting cars thinking it is a problem, we'll take the issue action on the motorbike man. This is exactly what's happening. The layman being the victim of a system that he helped to put into place. So there's a clear action to the LTA. We came with a written petition outlining all of what Liberians are voicing out generally across the board. We could have been our thousands today, but today is Monday. Liberians have.
So now, as you earlier stated that this group from different parties, including ANC, CDC, and even the new party, the civil society group. Wow. Now, the kind of number that USS said that maybe who have been here today, we are not seeing that though. But what did the LT authorities say concerning?
So unfortunately for you, Cholope, you came late. And you want to sing a sermon, you want to sing a song or preach a sermon. Okay. You actually came late to the church.
Okay.
But for media institutions that were here that followed our protest from the junction to this place, you saw exactly the number that we pull up. Very encouraging, given that we did not contribute anything to anybody who came out here today. This is a pure sacrifice being made by the Liberian people. So we officially presented a petition to the Liberian people with several counts. One, we want to return to where we were pre-December 9th. On December 8th, if you gave Blue Star $3, it will give you 12,000. If you gave Second $5, Orange Rider, they will give you 15,000. That's exactly what we quality. In as much as we are giving us data, we've been experiencing huge data, how we call it, data harmonization, and also dropping the quality of network service that they've been providing. Facebook quad cable, Shark will quad cable, 2 days or 3 days of no internet service. These are the kind of things that we do.
So you presented your petition. What did the authority of LTA say?
The LTA gladly and under pressure, they heard our petition. They appreciated us for coming in peace. And they said that within 3 days, because this would have been just day one, and tomorrow we should be moving to the executive mansion.
But tomorrow you are moving to the executive mansion?
No, that is on hold for now. Given that the LTA has requested for small time to make some adjustments. So tomorrow we won't be moving to the executive mansion as I see it, but we are still going back to our channel to consult with our people. If there are no changes within the next 72 hours, trust me, Central Monrovia will be locked down. But
LTA authority has given you 3 days to be able to improve the system. And after that 3 days, which could be equal to 72 hours, December 9.
December 9 data. 3 will give you 12,000 megabytes. 5 will give you 15,000 megabytes. And the quality will increase. As the Supreme Court will put the status quo.
So the LTA recently released a release, telling the public that they have engaged mobile institutions, and in the soonest possible time, the city will be, we have gone back to the normal stage. So what did they say? Looking at the 3 days they gave you as well.
Yeah, but no, honestly, see the LTA for example. I think for most Liberians, they just gotta know LTA. between Friday to now, LTA has been the most popular government entity based on the pressure that we put. Based on the pressure that we put on LTA. And in a space of 4 days, LTA did 5 different press releases, pressuring 7 companies to do adjustments, so it tells you that whatever information that we have sent out there is yielding results. It has gotten LTA commissioners out of that seat, and they know the pressure of the people is the pressure that removes people from power and puts people in power. This time around, we are telling LTA, either you give our data or there will be no peace at LTA.
What's your numerical strength?
We have our numerical strength is the Liberian people, first of all. This is not a political party. That affects everybody across the board. So the Liberian people generally, the 5 million people are our political strength. But if you talk about what we have under our control in chat rooms around, in less than 24 hours, we created 3 different chat rooms on WhatsApp and Telegram that got over 5,000 people. So every time we set our communication in our chat room, we expect that 5,000 people will be seen and responding to our communication.
So with
the exception of Facebook.
So the next protest that is after 3 days.
Yeah,
if the system still remains the same, what number do we expect?
We are not going to.
But you're not coming here to.
This thing is not about the number of people you put in the street.
Okay.
This is about the idea, the logic you put in the street.
Okay.
This is about advocating for ordinary people who can afford more than $2 per day for internet usage. You can't. The World Bank can be reporting like that. Liberians are living below $1 a day. Then data will be taking $2 from Liberians. It's not fair. Especially those who are doing businesses to earn a living through the internet.
Okay.
Our online businesses are crying. My brother Carter Barry, who is a comedian entertainer, has that business online. He's crying. That's why he's Carter Barry were here. So many entertainers were here. The same situation. So it's not about the number of people who would turn. If I level me and my brother want to do that best, look at them. If 2 Liberians decide to say what's happening to Liberians is not good, it is enough to send a signal to LTA.
So some of the packages that were shut down, I just have the entire breakdown in my hand, and I realized that some of the packages that were cut down or reduced, making reference to the package for $1 has been restored to 2 gigabyte.
No, so
to 2 gigabytes.
It's not a restoration, right?
Yeah, what restoration exactly?
There's 2 things. One, before the restoration, let's go back at what we achieved. So when the hacking process came about, we organized through social media activism, and it showed our plan of action. Our plan of action initiated what we call an immediate, reversal, which is the LTA issue a statement first and then said they were going to intervene. Secondly, they issue another statement saying they were providing promotional packages. Lastly, at 9 o'clock, they issue another statement saying they were going to be able to ensure that they return back to where they are. So our argument here today, our protest call for sustainable approach. We know that every festive season in Liberia, Christmas and holiday, GSM company provides some of these promotions that we see. The first statement that was edited from the LTA website had 1 month on it. After we raised that argument, we know there was an edit and the 1 month was changed. So we want to know the true intentions of their desire to listen to our petition. So today we gather here at LTA peacefully as possible with young people, students from all walks of life, political parties, different political parties and so forth. They were grouped by only one thing, is showing that they return back to affordability of their internet access. And so in 3 days, we provided our sustainable approach is that in 3 days, our petition, the statement from LTA, should be reached, and we should look at a sustainable approach, and we'll call down our next course of action. We are adamant and are serious about this because we think in this 21st century, in this dispensation, affordability of internet should not be argument that we should still be having. People in our country deserve better when it comes to having data access. And one thing that we raised there during our discussion is that currently, as we speak, the current data hack prices in our internet access challenge is a contradiction to the president objective of complete landscaping digital skills across Liberia. Because we saw a few days ago there were young people, students that were to some extent trained in digital education.
So one thing I want to find out quickly. I know before coming here to LTA, you must have done your background investigation as to what led to this increase. Decrease of. So, for example, did you get feedback from Lustar, MTN, the Orange, mobile company, and what are their reasons they have given you for which do we have this kind of decrease in data and
primarily what is important to note is that the Liberian Telecommunication Authority have complete oversight and regulatory authorities for GSM company. So we cannot go to GSM company and say, they tend to be able to change according to their status code. That's, far beyond that threshold. Okay. The direct authority that has the direct institution that have that authority is the LTA. Secondly, we did a couple of investigations. The objective of what this entire hacking process was on two for one, create market stability in their assumption and reduce the increasing overflow of data, availability.
Did you say to create market stability?
Yeah, that's.
What does that mean?
So, market stability in the concept of what they presented is that the more you regulate the price of data flow by reducing it to a space that that to some extent does not provide excesses. In their perception is that you will have a flow and control of the market. And our argument is that you cannot isolate people from the internet and provide, and you cannot completely, fill on affordability just to control market stability. True market stability is into, for one, you outsource opportunity. Secondly, you reduce incentive. And over time, we've argued directly that the LTA need to reduce their incentive. Their salary, very exorbitant salaries. We believe that those salaries have to be reduced in a way that present better opportunity for the institution to curb out some of their challenges. So we don't see that as a challenge. This is why when we communicated directly to LTA Commissioner, the listing, and they realized that they were in error with the current issue, and it showed that they will be able to return back and restitute our data in a way that it was before, before the entire situation. So again, we don't need numbers. We need young people who are determined to stand up for what is right, and we can be able to demand change for millions of Liberians who, currently, have challenged with the affordability process.
So lastly, this petition want to be specific. Who actually at the LTA received your petition and promised you to?
Abdullah received our petition along with, I think, another commissioner was there. So it was well received in the right authority. Okay.
With an assurance of within 3 days.
We communicated that. You can follow all of the press media. In fact, I said it. Okay. In 3 days, we provide our own oversight responsibility by engaging directly in terms of what they promised, in terms of what we presented. This is not just a quick fix solution. We are ensuring that we return immediately to where we were, because this entire process was done unilaterally by LTA, and we believe they still have the power to unilaterally change that in a space of time, like they have done, since we begin with our protest. So in 3 days, initially for our protest, we had today and tomorrow at the executive mansion. We'll table tomorrow and provide 3 days for the LTA to work specifically in terms of our demands, and we'll return back in the space of 3 days to ensure that all of those things we highlight.
That is, if the system cannot be improved on.
Yes, if the system cannot be improved, we have the right to recourse and regroup and ensure that we achieve our purpose. That's the objective of this entire gathering today.
Okay,
and
so
we're grateful that we achieve it. We want to appreciate you, the media, for covering this. And to your point, we don't need millions of people to stand out. We need few people who are determined for
like we see today
change, like we saw today, and like we achieved today. We achieved a milestone, and we show that in coming time, more Liberians will realize that they have the power of they have the power of government. Governance work only on the basis of individuals taking action and standing up for what is right, irrespective of their political side, irrespective of their perspective, for holding their leaders accountable, and proposing what should be changed and what should be, looked at, like we did with the LTA.
Wonderful. Well, what's your name again and your position for this?
And one of the leaders of this movement. Thank you.
Okay, one of the leaders. All right, that's good. So, folks, we are just coming to you just around the LTA office, where Liberians under the banner "Bring Back Our Data." They were here and they have engaged authority of the LTA. They have submitted the petition, and the petition was received by authority of LTA, and the LTA authorities have assured them that within 3 days the petition will be looked at, and the issue of the data, the core will be improved within 3 days. And as you listen to them, you listen to Fred and also listen to Wanto, they say it was not about a number, so they came peacefully here at LTA office. They came peacefully presented a petition, and the petition was received. That makes their whole entire movie a successful one. So they told us that within 3 days or after 3 days, if the LTA cannot improve the system, they will definitely they will not come back here again, but they will be going at the grounds of the executive mansion to tell the president and other officials of government that the issue of data calls is actually embarrassing, and there is a need that the system is improved. So that's why Fred and Wanto just told us. So yes, it is. So those who are expecting maybe a mass protest, like Wanto and Fred said, their aim is not about mass protest, but to come and make sure that the issue of data and call is resolved. So they succeeded in meeting the LTA authority, and LTA authority has given them the assurance that within 3 days the system will be improved. However, they also made it clear that after 3 days or 72 hours, if the system cannot be improved, their next move is to go as the executive mansion to continue their advocacy. However, we were a little bit late, but that's it. So as you can see, these two pictures are from the LTA office. Police officers were posted to make sure that restore. Everything is good. So yes, Liberians were here and they gathered here, and everything is okay now. They are going back. We now looking forward after 3 days whether the system will improve or not. If the system doesn't, then you will see them again. This time around, it will not be at LTA office, but to the president's office. All right, that's the Capitol Hill, the executive mansion. So folks, thanks so very kindly for watching. This is Spoon TV. It's the best children place. My new band coming to you from this area.